Ani bonjour dendem en sebej goik trugeni gichinendem manti gibi going gay we not doing some Monday chewy chimi gwech geni nikit ini manti gibi. Good afternoon, Carol Hughes, Mr. Mantha, Mayor Gamble. Chief Ishkagan is enjoying our beautiful river today, along with many of the fishermen. They're participating in a walleye classic that Sagmuk is hosting. So otherwise he'd be here. So on behalf of council, I graciously accepted to come out here today to certainly want to share with everybody here in terms of the beautiful facility that you have that talks about our history. And First Nations people, as you know, the Sagmuk and Anishinaabe have always been here, and we certainly appreciate the challenges and really the kind of good relationships that we've been able to build over the years. And again, this building will reflect some of those relationships and some of the history that we've shared as we agreed way back in 1850. Our forefathers, our ancestors, agreed in sharing the land, as we called it, Robinson-Huron Treaty. I see it in one of the rooms with the First Nation artifacts. And that talks about the relationship, how we're to live side by side, share each other's richness in our history and our cultures, and live as Canadians. Again, our ancestors have always said that when we signed the treaty, we've always been here with our own culture, our own languages, our own ways, our own laws. And we respected this notion that you also came here with your own culture, your own laws, and your own languages, but collectively in terms of how do we get along. And this is what we've been able to do over the years. And it was that with the spirit and intent of the sharing when Florence and I think Charlie and a number of others from the board came to our council and meeting and asked and talked about the beauty of this facility and what it's going to hold. And we said, yes, we would love to participate and love to certainly add to the richness of our history and our culture by adding to the room and with the intent of sharing and really wanting to build some reconciliation aspect of moving forward from Anishinaabe people and then certainly from the many cultures and where you've come from in terms of, again, wanting to build and prosper here in Sagmuk, Massey, and the surrounding areas. And we continue to do much of our history as well. We continue to do much of the research because there's still outstanding issues that we have with the treaties and with the relationship that we have with the federal government and provincial government, and some long outstanding issues that we're still having to deal with. And they're government-to-government issues. It's the Crown First Nation relationship that's always been there. And there's been many reports and many studies and much clearness in terms of the relationship that we ought to foster. And certainly Justice Akabuchi certainly identified clearly that we're all treaty people.